Hi all, do you want to see how I went about fishing the 2019 KBF FLW Dee Zee Cup on Lake Washita? Stay tuned as I show you some umbrella rig fishing secrets I learned. I was using my Predator MX and new trailer from Water Dog Outfitters in Montague, Michigan, and made the long trek to Arkansas possible without any issues. Stay tuned as we unwrap this wonderful event. Okay, so we're staying at Crystal Springs Resort in that area. We're on Arkansas's largest lake, 40,000 acres, on the Washita National Forest there, with an average depth of about 50 feet. I would head out every morning. You can see me heading out here, and we're basically going out to different spots trying to get something going, and I'll kind of walk you through it as we head out. I call them. So each day I would head out from the marina and I'd start working a variety of baits, mainly top water, KBD red eye sheds, some different types of buzz baits, trying to get anything going, trying to see what they were doing. I knew I was looking for a top water bite in the morning. I knew I was looking for schooling fish. It became much more difficult than I thought it was going to be because it was like 80 degrees. These points that you're seeing in the distance there, this became a key area that I was catching a lot of fish off. Um, and I'll explain that to you as I get further into the video. But here you can just see me working some buzz baits, trying to get something going. So I'm working my way down these points, trying to figure out what's going on. Now here it's late in the day, but I was able to get bit on some of these darker, shadowy areas. I was getting a lot of rises out of these bass, but not a lot of commitment unless it was really early in the morning, like almost dark still. That's the time I would catch them. These would just kind of rise to the surface and not commit. But I was able to target darker shadow areas during midday and get some action, mostly smaller fish. So you're gonna see that point right there. And if you look in the background, start to watch the background, you'll see that I'm on a pattern here. I just haven't discovered it yet. I'm catching the end of a bunch of schools of fish rising up here. And actually in tournament competition, I ended up catching a fish right off this point. It was a fairly decent one on a pop R type bait. Show that to you in just a second here. But if you look in the background, you're going to see all these fish rising. Now, this ended up becoming one of my primary spots where I eventually started using the umbrella rig, and we'll detail that here in a second. Okay, so this was my first fish, a nice spot. This is the first fishing competition. And he fully committed to eating a KBD Sexy Shad topwater bait. One thing I learned was that these fish were sitting right on the shoreline first thing in the morning. I had heard that they'd always done this, but I'd never fished this water, so this stuff was all kind of new to me. And in the area I was fishing, there was a lot of fish of this size, so I was sorting through a lot of fish throughout the tournament just to try to get something going. And this was just another example of what I was catching. Okay, so in the background you're going to start to see fish rising up. And I was trying to get something going here with buzz baits and topwater baits. And it took me a while to figure out that I was going to need to use an umbrella rig. So I was using a Flash Mob Junior, and I was also using a Bass Pro Shops, a larger rod that was good for basically something that was heavy enough to heave an umbrella rig. So I'm using an Abu Garcia reel on this rod also. And I wanted a tip that was light enough to load up when I was casting this umbrella rig. You know, something that's bending deep into it. Um, Keeps these fish from throwing it. Basically, I was getting sometimes three fish on the bait at the same time. In fact, during competition, I had a couple striped bass and one keeper bass on the umbrella rig. And then, you know, so it's basically a 7 foot rod if you want to look at it that way with braid. Yeah, so this is actually a competition fish. If you look close, it's just shy of 12 inches. So I was catching a lot of these, but at least I was finally catching fish. I went a couple days there where I didn't even catch a fish. It was just so hot. Anybody that fishes can attest to that. It was an interesting tournament, that's for sure. Now once I got these fish going, on learning about the structure, especially this point that you're looking at here, I started really catching white white bass, striped bass. I never did get any pickerel. I heard a lot of people got pickerel, but I actually ended up turning some of these into a fish sandwich. It was so good. The fish was so good here. It's just a beautiful part of the country. Alright, so this is day 2 of competition, fish 1, a nice spot on an umbrella rig. Again, nothing to write home about. And then this is my largest fish of the tournament. Again, on an umbrella rig. This is a largemouth, a little over 14, I think. I know a lot of people were catching them good. I just never got into it really that heavy, but you can start to see here in the background. When I did get into them, they were surfacing everywhere, and this really doesn't do it justice. They were just coming to the surface everywhere for hundreds of yards for like 2 hours at a time, and you get to see me catching fish here in a minute. But it was just one of those deals where it was just kind of a slugfest to get through all these rough fish to get a decent fish. So after about a day or two slinging this thing, you get pretty tired. So I'm racing to and from these different schools, and I'd work them over pretty good. So I included this section of video here so you can see how beautiful this country is and see some of the points. Just beautiful coming in here to Crystal Springs Resort. Beautiful houseboats. Nice little place you can get gas, rent a pontoon, get out there on the water with the family. And I would come in through here and I'd fish these docks. Now they were loaded with they were not loaded with bass. Not for me, anyways. I fished them hard with everything you could imagine, and you see me here fishing them with a drop shot. I fished them with a drop shot. I did get bit a few times, caught a few small things, but nothing big. There are large catfish in here in these little areas late at night. It's kind of an added bonus. You could come down. You can see me going into the rig, and this is what I would do. So I'd come in and come out. And this here is very, very deep. I forget what it is, but it was over 40 feet deep right here. So it's kind of a neat little area. If you get a chance, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down in the right hand corner. Yeah, do it now. I'd really love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about this, if you like what I'm doing. Tell me about your umbrella rig experiences. I don't get a chance to fish them very often, so I was kind of excited to fish them down here. Let me know what you think of the umbrella rig and how you guys are using it. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so I ended up finishing 53rd. Not bad for somebody who'd never been on this water. I really enjoyed myself too. Had a time of my life. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.